Welcome to our channel. Today's video is all about the top 10 tips for public speaking. You see, public speaking isn't just for the professionals. It's a skill we all need, whether it's presenting at school, speaking at a meeting, or even making a toast at a wedding. And these 10 tips, they're here to help you become a more confident, engaging, and effective speaker. So, are you ready to conquer your fear and master the art of public speaking? Stay tuned. Starting with tip number 1, knowing your audience is key. It's like being a chef. You wouldn't serve a steak to a vegetarian, would you? Do your homework and tailor your message accordingly. Next, tip number 2, the power of body language. Words matter, but so does your presence. A strong stance and confident gestures can make your message more compelling. You're not just speaking, you're performing. Lastly, tip number 3, using visual aids. A picture can say 1,000 words. Visual aids can help your audience understand complex ideas. Remember to keep it relevant. Remember, practice makes perfect. So don't be afraid to try these tips out. Now let's dive a bit deeper into the effectiveness of using visual aids. These tools are not just for show, they are an essential part of effective communication. They enhance understanding and grab the audience's attention, making your message more memorable. Complex data or concepts? No problem. Visual aids can distill complex information into digestible, easy-to-understand graphics. But it's not all business. They can also add an element of fun and engagement to your presentation. A well-placed meme or a clever infographic can make your audience laugh and relate to your content more. So, don't underestimate the power of visual aids. They can truly transform your presentation from good to great. Moving on to tip number 4, injecting humor into your speech can be a game changer. It lightens the mood, creates a bond with your audience, and makes your message more memorable. But remember, it has to be appropriate and well-timed, so don't force it. Now, on to tip number 5. Your voice isn't just a tool for delivering words. It's an instrument that can convey emotions and emphasis, so don't be monotonous. Vary your tone, pace, and volume to keep your audience engaged. Think of it as a musical performance and make your speech sing. And finally, tip number 6, rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. You wouldn't go into a battle without preparation, would you? The same goes for public speaking. Practice makes perfect, and you'll feel more confident when you know your material inside out. These tips might seem simple, but they can make a huge difference, so give them a try. And finally, we have our last 4 tips. Tip 7 is all about making eye contact. It's a simple yet powerful way to connect with your audience and keep them engaged. When your gaze meets theirs, it's like a silent conversation that says, "I see you, I respect you, and I value your attention." Next, tip 8 emphasizes the effectiveness of using stories and anecdotes. Sharing a personal experience or a relatable story can make your speech more engaging and memorable. It's like adding a dash of color to a black and white picture, making it come alive. Tip 9 is about the power of asking engaging questions. By inviting your audience to think and respond, you're not only keeping them attentive, but also making them part of your presentation. Lastly, tip 10 underlines the need for a strong conclusion. Remember, the last thing you say is often the first thing your audience remembers. So wrap up your speech with a bang. With these tips, you'll be a public speaking pro in no time. That's it for our top 10 tips for public speaking. To recap, we've covered everything from understanding your audience and organizing your thoughts, to using body language effectively and dealing with nerves. Remember, the first step is to know your audience and tailor your message to their needs. This will help you to connect with them and make your speech more impactful. Next, organize your thoughts in a clear and concise manner. This will not only make your speech easier to follow, but it will also make you appear more confident and knowledgeable. Using body language can also greatly enhance your speech. It can help to convey your message more effectively and make your speech more engaging. And lastly, don't let nerves get the best of you. Instead, see them as a sign of your passion and use that energy to fuel your speech. We encourage you to apply these tips in your own public speaking endeavors. Whether you're giving a presentation at school, speaking at a conference, or simply talking in front of a group, These tips can help you become a more confident, engaging, and effective speaker. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful tips. We're here to help you improve, and we'd love to hear about your own experiences with public speaking. Remember, the key to great public speaking is practice. So go out there and make your voice heard.